Hello and welcome to A Cosmic Capsule. I'm Anabella DeCorro and I'm here today to share to you about the Year of the Goat and a little bit about Chinese astrology and what does it mean to the Western world. Well, Chinese astrology is based on 60-year cycles divided by 12. So therefore every 12 years the sign comes around. And we've just left the year of the horse, which was people who were born in 1954 will be a horse. And people who are born in 55 are definitely a goat, and they are a wooden goat. So we have 12 signs. Every 12 years we repeat our sign, and during the entire year our sign is ruling. So when it is your sign, you will definitely be either paying more karma, or you will be actually having an incredible year of bonanza. So this is a wooden horse, a wooden goat this year, and it has a lot to do with spiritual consciousness. A lot of spirituality will be open at this time. And some of the greatest characters in history have been goat, people like Christopher Columbus, Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and in the rock world, Jim Morrison, Mick Jagger, my great dear friend and personal friend, George Harrison, and Keith Richards, which is also a wonderful, very iconic, trailblazing kind of a guy. So what does this goat mean? The goat means that people born in this sign will be in some areas codependent of their friends, but at the same time they are also people who are the greatest advisors. You know, the goat never seeks to be the king. He seeks to be the advisor of the king, because the goat knows that kings can be replaced, but the advisor usually sticks around. Goats are also the people who invented the great things, like this, what Thomas Edison did. Look how he invented all these incredible light bulbs, electricity, gadgets, so many things that we owe to Thomas Edison's mind, because he had an invented situation. And this is what goats do. They invent new situations. The other one was Henry Ford. Look at what he invented, the car that we all use today. So we do find that the goat is very scientific, very spiritual, and to a degree can live on air or lives in absolutely the lap of luxury. So during this year, which is a 2015, when in numerology would be an 8, this can be a very abundant year for many people, as long as they have done their homework, because this is what this year of the goat means. Year of the goat with the wood element means that we're definitely going to be working from the inside out. That we're going to tap into that inner knowing, and that's what goats do. That's why goats invent situations, whether it be a thought, a machine, a light bulb, or simply find a new country like Christopher Columbus did. So the reason that we have these animals is because in ancient times in China, there was a great sage who called forth all the animals from the forest. And only 12 listened and showed up. And who was going to arrive first was the ox. But the rat decided to ask the ox for a ride. And he jumped on the ox's horn and sat there, and the ox galloped to the sage. And just before arriving, the rat jumped off and said to the sage, "I'm first." So that's why we will find that rats are people born in the year of the rat, somebody born in 1972 would be a rat, are very, very ambitious people. They're fast on their feet. And then, of course, the next sign is the ox. And the oxes are slow at getting what they want, but they're the most strong people mentally and physically. So oxes are slow, but they usually get where they need to go. The next sign after that is the tiger. And the tiger is noble, and a pleasure seeker, and a hunter. And some of the most attractive people in the Chinese zodiac are tigers, people like Marilyn Monroe, Natalie Wood. Tigers are very beautiful people. All right, and the next one would be the rabbit. It's the rabbit or the cat. In China, sometimes they refer to the rabbit as the cat. They actually refer to them as the same family. So it could be the cat year or the rabbit being the same year. And these are the greatest luxury seekers. They have to be having a good time. They're noble, they're beautiful, and they're one of the best friends of the goat. Like in other astrology, there are trinity of people who just get along perfectly with you, and one of your best friends will be the cat or the rabbit. And after that comes the dragon. Now the dragon was 2012, and we saw a lot of things shaking up with the dragon. People in China, in ancient time, if you were born a dragon, you could sit on the throne and be an emperor. But if there was not a dragon, a successor to the throne, they would have to wait till the dragon was born, because no one else could sit on the throne of the emperors of China unless you were born the year of the dragon. They're the most magical, transformational, they are mythical, and that's why it's the mythical animal of the dragon. Of course, they're also the biggest spitfires. You know, John Lennon was a dragon, and dragons get assassinated a lot by dogs. Martin Luther King was a dragon. A lot of the people who spoke in humanity have been dragons, and sometimes they have to pay, unfortunately, with their lives. After the dragon comes the snake. And the snake, well, 2001 was a snake year. And interesting, always snake years will bring on surprises to humanity, because the snake has a tendency to betray. And I did a show during the year of the snake and said that the United States would have some great surprise, and we saw what happened with the towers. And that happened on the year of the snake, 2001. All right, after that, after the snake comes the horse. And the horse is always the noble of all the animals, and the beautiful animal. Horses are interesting. They run away from situations the moment they don't like what's happening. They don't stick around. When you first meet them, they're the most polite people in the world. But if you puff up their tail, they'll kick very high and run away. So they're hard people to hold on to. And then, of course, the goat, which is this year, 2015. After that will come the year of the monkey. After the year of the monkey, the rooster. After the rooster, the dog. And the last one is the noble pig. And for us goats, our best friend is the rabbit and the pig. But then again, we also love horses, because the horse and the goat graze in the same pastures. So I hope that you've been enlightened a little bit about Chinese astrology, and know that it is a science, and that the Chinese brought this to light because each one of us has got some animal deep down in our heart. And that's why we're actually ruled by them. So I thank you again. I'm Anabella DeCorro. And look me up on my fan page, The Art of Hand Psychology, or check out my website, LOVELines.BIZ. I look forward to seeing you again. Have a cosmic one.